Yeah, they're here to deal with the Ashtar Command deception and help with that because, and also in response to an invasion of their area by the Cabal. They had a thousands of years old treaty, and the Cabal violated that, and so they just crippled the ships, sent them back to the Cabal to Antarctica with a message, which is, "We're coming. We're not Native Americans, and if you break a treaty, we don't redo treaties to allow you to break them over and over again. Uh, you honor your original, or if you break it, we're done." And so they're now here to help the situation with the 22% of the dumbs in the US that are now in the hands of the Ashtar. They were, but the Ashtar started trafficking humans out of them and switched sides. I don't think they switched sides. I don't think they were ever on the side of the Alliance at all. I think they're playing it from the get-go. And I had a guy that had sent me pictures of him and dumbs and cleaning out various chemicals that are gotten from young people's blood and things like that, and rescues that he had done. And he had said that he's working for them. And I'm like, "You're doing what?" And he goes, "Well, you know, that's your Lord." And I go, "Maybe your Lord. He's not my Lord. My Lord made everything there is." That's the only Lord I know. Anybody else that goes by Lord, as far as I'm concerned, is Cabal.
Yeah.
That term is a term of dominance to me. It's not a term that I would follow somebody using that term.
Well, I think one of the keynotes that people need to really look at is personal responsibility and empowerment. And there's so many messages, and this has been going on probably since the 50s. But they have these messages, we're going to come, we're going to save, we're going to beam everybody up, we're going to fix the planet, clean everything else, and then put you all back, and it's going to be nirvana and utopia. And people love all those feel good messages, but the problem is that, you just gave away all your power to an external force. And we all know how that never works out.
There's a lady that wrote the book, I think it's called The Hidden History of the World. It's huge book. But the thing she said that I love the most, and all of the stuff she's written and done and said, is anytime you get a free lunch, most of the time you are lunch.
Yeah, it's true. Human pilaf, I call it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some other things I wanted to cover about I know about Mars and the moon. Now, they told me that they already took back the moon, and they're in the process of liberating Mars right now. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, that was my information, the Mars colony situation that they were going to use, and on 80% of the timelines they did, were on the other 20%, where the Ever Given did happen, and they did clean that mess up. And so the Mars colony, they were trying to lock that down so they would have a human cattle reserve, so to speak, so they could just decimate all human life on Earth. Rather than have to fight the battles here. They just had decided, if we could lock Mars colony down and control that human reservoir, then we don't have to deal with the situation on Earth. We'll just decimate it. And that was the plan that they used there. So that's the Elvins are actually helping quite a bit with that too, along with some of the new big, they have a new class in the Radiant Guardians that are massive. And very beautiful, actually. They're not just the regular long, huge tubes. They have a lot of what look like glass dome kind of things. I know it's not glass, obviously, but that are involved in that. And they're extremely advanced and powerful.
Now, are they uncloaking for a reason? Are they, those ships, are they making themselves known for the awakening?
To freak out the Cabal. It's doing a good job too.
Yeah. I think it's for the people too, to say, hey, look up, there's stuff in your sky you can't explain,